Hello and welcome back to the Rambling Hour.
We're trying to find a laser.
Well, actually, you talk about it and there in the distance I see a laser.
Shall we go there then?
So yeah, we're back to Obduction. Last time we came from here and we quickly checked that area. So now we have these
because you
two
were
left.
really excited to explore a world once we were an hour into play.
Yeah, so let's...
We took an entire hour to solve a door puzzle. How shameful.
Honestly, we've been doing that a lot in this game.
Considering it's almost nothing but door puzzles.
There's music here.
Music! I can't hear shit.
Yeah.
I want to hear the music too.
Maybe it takes it in the record.
Yeah. Maybe then I can hear it.
Big machine.
This kind of reminds me of Giga shit.
Oh.
Okay. Pull. Or just click. Or...
Can't seem to do... No, it doesn't seem to
It
respond
looks
to it.
like a lever.
Yeah, and I mean, it
Or
is...
a weird
Ah!
penis toy. Oh. Oh, can you... If you click it again, can you move it just forward? I think you're gonna try to aim for the laser from here. Because you can see the laser in the distance, right? Can you go forward?
Doesn't look like it's... I can go left or right, it seems.
Oh, no, it seems to be going more forward. Could
Okay.
you try some more? So these are the guys who invented the lasers.
Sure looks like it. It would be too simple if it was just this, though.
Aww. Okay. That's fine. Oh.
Oh.
Ah! It's like a flight stick, sweetie.
It's inversed.
It's inversed. It's like a flight stick. We both have different experiences with this. Did you know when I started playing FPSs on console, Halo was my first one, and one of the first things it asks you is if you like it inversed better. And I didn't really understand what was happening. I was too dumb to realize I was moving in the opposite way, and I actually played inverse for like a couple of hours before I realized what it was.
Okay, so it looks like it should be cutting through here if I go over this axis, but it doesn't do anything, it seems.
No, the laser island is like right there.
Yeah, but
But aim for the laser island.
honey, I am.
No, you haven't.
Look at where the laser is going across the floor.
Yeah, and
Right.
now aim for it.
Yeah, I'm slowly going there.
No, you're
no,
not, because you're doing the inverse problem again.
Okay, but look.
Yeah,
Look.
to the left.
That must be about...
No, you need to lower it again. Lower it. Yeah.
And now move... Ah, no. The left and right isn't inversed. Lower... Oh! Okay.
What do we say then? Ooh, yellow.
So it really was this simple.
Blast?
This be unexpected.
Oh.
But happy. Good. Very good time to come here now.
You can't even talk properly anymore.
I am not know who you are, but I could use help.
He's a projection.
I am trapped. Not can move.
Kind of reminds me of the mayor.
Yeah.
These beasts, called villains, they are much danger. Just look around.
Pixelation effects are kind of interesting.
Below water. And they are storing us for food.
But I thought the Mofang were the bad
We'll
guys.
see as
Yeah.
we go.
Well, actually, this might be a case of it's all grey storytelling.
Cannot be here. Find a way to me. And I can
It must have been hard to talk like that. Like, I didn't I say a couple of episodes ago I can't even imitate Trump?
Yeah.
Because his language is a bit too different from how I use language.
Yeah.
And I just can't adapt to even imitate him. I couldn't... I'd continuously try to correct the sentences like an idiot. So, I know it's supposed to sound like I forgot everything, but...
Yeah. People actually are beginning to speculate if they compare Trump's speech now to how it was, say, 20 years ago during public speaking events, that he might actually be suffering from Alzheimer or another degenerative cognitive disease.
Oh.
Because they actually compared it to, for example, to recorded speeches of Reagan while he was still in office. And in the last few years, Reagan seemed to similarly have his speech patterns grow worse and worse over time. And then after his tenure, it was revealed that, he had actually come down with Alzheimer's. Though it has always been denied that he was already suffering from it while he was president, so...
I don't wish it to anybody, because that's a really, really...
It's a cruel disease.
I mentioned my grandma in one of the Obduction episodes, like that she had really, really heavy dementia, that she went from being a person who could perfectly talk to just responding with just no to everything. And to be honest, like, even if I don't entirely like Trump, his policies or anything, like, I do not wish him the sheer panic that a disease like dementia or Alzheimer can give you.
Yeah, it's cruel. It's cruel.
And you have zero control over it, and they know when it's like, especially when it starts to get really bad, they know.
I can imagine, honestly.
Like my grandma, when she was in her first years in the care home, whenever my mom would like visit her and then try to leave, it was like she was yelling her name all the time. Like, it was her nickname, but still. And it was just like, it was heartbreaking. Like, we couldn't stay there anymore, but...
Yeah, and just go ahead and try to explain that to someone in that state. Yeah.
Well, I think she understood that we couldn't stay, but she didn't want to stay either.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's also that just loops back. So...
Well, that's starting with a downer.
Yeah, that's quite a downer. You okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I've managed to sort of work my way through the worst of my emotions about that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my mom cry very often, but that was one of the times.
I can imagine. But yeah, so yeah, there's theories about that with Trump. Speaking of, there seem to be very loud rumblings now in American politics to pull out of one of the agreements that was put up during the Cold War that limited the production of certain missiles and other nuclear weapons.
Do you want to really go into politics?
What?
Why?
Are you waiting for some purpose?
No.
I prefer you hurry.
Well, I don't really know where to go.
The bridge is broken, buddy. Can't really do much.
Okay, let's just go back to where we started. Maybe we missed something there, or maybe we can actually enter the dome shape.
We can take a look indeed.
Because we already broke open the world, so there's that.
Yeah.
And we might have missed some things in the insect world still as well.
Yeah, indeed.
Like
we're not done with
the
them.
side room that we explored last time. Can't you reach the dome there?
Side room that we explored.
Go back and go right.
Oh yeah, right, via this path.
Yeah.
I've kind of forgotten what was down here.
Excuse me. I hope that wasn't too loud. I at least turned away from the microphone. And I at least didn't turn to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, we have non-political news to talk about.
Yeah.
Or do you want to finish what you were saying, because I actually interrupted you?
Well, it's just, some people are worried that another Cold War is upon us. And, well...
I thought Trump was buddies with Russia.
Yeah, but apparently this is a complaint that American politics has had about Russia for years. So it's just that Trump now seems to act on something that's been bothering them for a couple of political generations already.
Interesting.
We keep just getting sent around.
No, just continue.
Yeah,
Is it a different spot?
This is a different spot, yeah, but it's like, wow, we just keep...
Oh, Bhutan! Oh.
Oh boy. Numbers. We really should start to try and understand how that number system works.
Wait, look at...
This desperate situation up here. If you could, please.
You noticed it as well, right?
Yeah, there's a pattern.
I appreciate.
But it...
Oh, go to one of them and do the bottom line and one up.
So...
Yeah.
This...
And then press the button. Okay, try it on the other side. Or...
Oh, it did something.
you know why I was saying that? Because one of the patterns stopped in that spot.
There is none... Oh wait, here. Oh.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you can erase it in a minute.
No, erase.
There you go. Okay.
So it does
What
something...
if you fill the whole thing? I know it's a blunt idea, but...
It's like... this?
Yeah, I guess.
Eh,
It's doing something, alright.
yeah. But,
I'm gonna try something for a second.
yeah.
Because it looks almost like a pattern. Oops. And then like this. Oops. I'm being a bit blunt about this. Me? What? There we go. Can you check what I achieved? Ooh.
Okay.
I accidentally a puzzle.
Stumble big first into success.
Yeah!
That's how we do it here, I guess. Oh yeah, and this is where we originally were.
Was it?
Yeah, if we follow this path, we come back to the tree split again.
Oh.
See?
Oh,
You
yeah.
recognize it?
Okay. Shall we see if the other bridge is solved in the similar way?
Yeah. Okay.
So, we don't have a lot of topics this week, so we might tangent like crazy.
Yeah.
We also didn't have a lot of time to look up more topics, because we're kind of recording this in a hurry between one thing to do and another thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that everybody knows about again is Bethesda messed up a patch. Again.
Oh boy.
A bunch of old bugs came back, and one of the questions I have in that case is, how are you managing your bloody data branches? Because, like, I've seen old bugs come back in situations like this, but I've never seen it this bad. Also, I've never seen it come out of a company.
What do you mean out of a company?
Like, if you merge bugs back into your main branch,
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it not get spotted before it got put into a patch.
Oh, like that, yeah.
Cause, Tessa, what are you doing? Is everybody overworked?
Skimping out on QA and not building a test server, I guess.
And a lot of the yeah, you can't even properly test that with a test server. I will not. Ooh.
So now we are.
We can put the cart in.
No, we
yes,
can't.
Bring the cart here.
Hold on. Where is the cart?
I don't know what we would do with the cart, but it's still in the mine thing or something.
The mine thing. Oh boy, this
Where
is gonna be.
Where we brought it to the insect world.
Oh yeah. Oh, did we just? Yeah, I suppose we kept
We
it
just
there.
left it there. We didn't do anything else with it.
Didn't really have a need for it anymore.
Okay. And here's the thing, like, I'll grant Bethesda that it's hard to manage your code branches, but I'm surprised that bugs this old were still on their test stuff,
Yeah.
where they were building patches. It's like, aren't you merging your main stuff into your beta stuff every now and then? You're too far? No. Oh,
No.
no, you're right. I would have been wrong.
Hmm.
But yeah, like managing code and like merging it again and such.
No, it's not here anymore.
Where did we bring it?
We might have. We just drove it a bit further.
To get out,
Also out of experimentation.
probably.
Because we actually. Oh yeah, that's just a terminus there. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what we're doing. Because there were two balls next to each other.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
why I'm
if one
thinking-
of them actually does match up with the tracks, then. It seemed to get stuck there for a second. Yeah, it's going the right way. It's also the right way.
But yeah, that's a.
This one.
That's
is
how much I can
finished.
tangent about it because you're not even giving me any back and forth.
Yeah, I haven't really been following the whole Fallout 76 thing anymore.
Too much of a disaster to bother.
Yeah, too much of a disaster indeed.
And more on technical issues, even EA is fucking up.
Yeah.
Well, BioWare. Anthem, it had its demo and the servers couldn't handle how many people I had given the demo to. But what might have happened is, the way I heard it is like there was a number of demo spots
Mm-hmm.
and they just quadrupled it at some point. Because you could give like 3 versions to friends or something.
Oh.
It's like, why did you do that? Why didn't you think about that more clearly?
Or why did you not anticipate for it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, the whole online gaming and games as a service model, I'm kind of still surprised that we keep trying that and that we keep having these disasters after one of the very first big games that did that, namely Diablo 3, already had all these issues. I mean, everyone remembers Error 36, 7?
I don't know.
One of
30
those.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, pretty much 30 go fuck yourself indeed. It's, I mean, everyone remembers that, and you'd think that the gaming world would have learned from that, and that we'd be a lot more careful and realize that, yeah, no server is big enough. Keep adding. You can't. You can only have more capacity. It will never be enough.
Okay, I think
Basically.
this will be the spot.
And it seems no. It seems like no.
I think
we
you're
will
first
all
gonna have to teleport to
this one back. Yeah.
yeah.
It seems that we're really always going to have Error 36 issues.
Error 30 go you fuck yourself. Anyways. I don't get it either, but I haven't been involved with anything large server-based stuff, so I can't even try to clarify it if there is a good reason for it.
Well, costs, I suppose. Trying to keep costs low.
I guess.
Which makes me wonder, will we have the same issues with World of Warcraft Classic?
Yes, we will.
Probably we will.
Calling it now.
I am not sure if this is going to lead up to the Oh, it's bigger.
It's zoo.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I can see what's going to happen eventually. This is going to be a platform that will probably have us mix and match between different worlds.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
Get ready, bro.
First of all, does this lead to the same place? That's already a question that needs answering. Oh, okay, yeah, it teleported the whole dome, and it does indeed lead to the same place. Interesting. Huh.
What if we now go back to that world without...
With the smaller one?
With the smaller one, yes. That might be a good idea, yes.
Yeah, considering this was a whole construction.
I wasn't expecting the other one to go bigger.
Yeah, me neither. It's like as soon
And
as...
I even thought they were differently oriented, but you know... Who remembers that between dimensions? I like the construction, but at the same time it somehow feels very cliched. The look of the techie
I guess,
stuff.
yeah, because it's like hexagonal, clean white with bluish
Yeah.
lighting effects. Yeah, it does.
Ew. Now what?
Hi, we brought junk.
Well, that was helpful.
Well, we managed to get through this now. Oh, okay, it's an elevator.
elevator.
Makes a funny noise.
Does it sound like that?
Something like that, yeah. Did you manage to hear it?
No!
Okay.
That was a coincidence, honestly.
Yeah, it's some sort of buzzing sound.
So yeah, that's basically our topics for the week. Technological woes and Facebook being a cunt now.
Yeah, so Facebook... We all know that it's... I mean, everybody talks about how it's an evil company with no regard for ethics, and this week something new
Don't
came out.
attribute to malice what can just be attributed to stupidity.
Oh, I'm attributing this to malice.
I think it's just stupidity.
I'm attributing this to malice. Oh.
Ah.
Okay, so this one... Oh, wow.
You're gonna have a bunch of these.
Yeah. Let's try this first.
Yeah.
Because this is a small one. No, what basically happened is that Facebook used an internal app that...
No.
Yes, I read more into it.
They didn't... They asked people to install an app.
Yeah, they asked them to install an app, which actually was an internal app, therefore bypassing the app stores.
This might lead us to the tracks that we've been trying to reach the whole time.
Yeah, this might indeed. This might be the tower or something like that. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you go to the other side?
We'll slowly look around. Don't worry. So they had users install an app that was an internal app, therefore bypassing all the safeguards that the Android and iPhone App Store have. Mm-hmm. And this app basically offered users $20 a month in exchange for being allowed to check on all their personal data and send it over to them again. Mm-hmm. Which, it's downright criminal in my opinion.
Can't you use one of the other ones that's maybe bigger? Like, maybe the middle one is really big.
I suppose the middle one is like, yeah, the entire area. Let's take a look.
Oh, yeah.
It's the entire area.
Oh yeah. Let's teleport this stuff. This is interesting. I'm having fun.
But yeah, so they basically offered $20 a month to
know your entire phone life. Bye bye privacy.
Yeah, so browsing history, contacts information, all that stuff they had access to. And, well, the users basically willingly gave it up to them. Although,
Let's use that
according
one
to
again.
some, it was not very clear exactly how much information Facebook was collecting, aka all of it. And yeah, so Apple has now stepped in and revoked.
Blocked the application itself on
No.
its devices and
Better.
revoked the Facebook license for internal development.
Yeah,
So the consequence of that is they have a bunch of iPhone applications to just manage stuff that employees need to do on a regular daily basis.
yeah, and they don't have access to those anymore.
Hey, there's a
either.
button
Hmm?
that we teleported here.
Oh,
Can we do anything with that? Make it do the bridge thing that we did earlier.
yeah. I have a feeling, by the way, that like the corners correspond to the corners of the room. See? So what if
You just do everything.
we do this? Almost. Almost.
Yeah, you don't want all the corners then.
I guess.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that good in this. I only accidentally did it. But I'm guessing that we
No,
are
it
indeed.
restores back to.
I think indeed we're trying to like draw paths.
Yeah.
I'm fidgeting again. I'm gonna stop now.
Don't fidget.
I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Else-
because this week I've been very nervous in general.
Else I'm going to buy you a fidget spinner. Those things are still cool, right, kids?
No, I don't want a fidget spinner.
Hmm.
Make it do the U shape again.
Oh yeah, right. We did U shapes before. Oh,
Like snaky shapes.
yeah.
actually.
I'm just gonna try and reset the whole thing.
There we go.
So something like.
And then down and blue and yeah. And then see what that does.
Yep. Okay. It's
It's
snake.
a snaky shape.
It's snakes indeed.
Well, that doesn't mean we reach everything. And that
Hmm.
doesn't lead
This
anywhere
is a
there.
dead end.
Oh, paper. Paper.
Yeah. Good point. Hello. Oh, Oleg. Yeah. The gauntlet area is complex. It was meant to be. The villain intended it to provide friction. The idea is to slow down any mass movement within the world. Now that we have begun to have suspicions, you'll notice that they have reformed and extruded entire areas to confuse and slow down any mass attack. Your task will be to reset all the locks in the gauntlet before being potted. Farley. Please keep this to yourself. I used a shade of blue ink that is not easily visible to the Mofang. Ah.
Okay.
And they do indeed draw a couple of circular shapes that do resemble those platforms. So, I actually feel that we have had one of the big circle with one smaller circle in it, and we have had the one with the big circle with the two small circles in it. So the other two must be somewhere around as well.
Yeah. This looks like a napkin.
Yeah. Yeah, it is napkin.
Making our plans on napkins with blue ink.
Yeah.
Can we walk on top of that?
No.
Or are we gonna have to change how we make the bridge?
I
maybe?
think we're gonna have to change. If we can, because there's always these little conductor things that are guide them. So I feel this might have just been there to provide this hint.
Wow. Why are all the other parkways around?
But what if we could rotate this?
Rotate?
So if we would be able to rotate this room,
We can't?
or at least because there were other
Can we
exits
look at
there.
the other side? Is there anything?
Oh, yeah,
of
I'll
interest
have to
there?
go through here. Well, there's another bridge here, it seems.
Can you take the small one back?
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because we're having fun with this, guys. Well, on subject of the Facebook thing, like, apparently it was all for advertisers, like, to give advertisers the information.
Yeah,
And
which
I
Facebook
am
has been doing forever.
so done with how much relative power advertisers have in the financial world.
Yeah,
It's driving me nuts.
it's kind of crazy. Actually, so
Yeah, what?
we would have to.
Take a look around how everything looks now with this.
Yeah, it's the control thingies are gone now.
Can we even still leave this place?
Nope, because all the bridges are
Can you
done.
press that button?
This one.
Is that a button? Is that anything?
It doesn't seem like it. Or it has no power, that's also a possibility.
So we broke everything here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So if we now swap back here,
With everything or just
then
a
would
bit?
everything would go back. Oh yeah, wait.
We haven't tried anything with that one.
Yeah.
Try that one.
Where's the button? Ah, there it is.
And the button is on the other side.
Yeah. But that's gonna be the kicker. There's gonna be a control on each of those sides. We can like either move the entire room with everything synced up so that we have full access to everything, or we can like only move small parts so we then have...
There is no control.
Oh, there's no controller here. That's weird. That's not what I expected.
So you can't really go through that, but this bridge is still there.
Huh. Why is this... That's not what I expected. I expected this bridge to be down.
Okay, now you can maybe...
Go back via the other small one.
Yeah. How do you feel about all this advertiser power?
I'm pretty sick of it as well. And with recent moves from Google to disable ad blockers on Chrome again, I think I'm already seeing the effects of that. I'm seeing more advertisements pop up on certain sites again. Not all of them though. YouTube, for example,
I've recently moved back to Firefox because Chrome was doing something weird and it wasn't working properly anymore. Like every now and then I just switch because one of them breaks.
Yeah.
Snake, snakey, snake. Snake. Snake.
Snack. And there we go.
I find it funny that our snake works, but whatever. Oh, okay, this is what we broke.
We broke? Oh yeah, right, that was the laser. Yeah, okay, yeah. Huh. Kind of weird that we get a path to there.
Yeah.
Seems a bit superfluous. I really start to have the impression that this room needs to be able to be turned one way or the other.
You sure you can't interact with the thingamajig? Maybe we can only turn it if everything from...
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
There we go. So we can turn it.
Yeah. But you need the other sphere for it first.
Yeah. And preferably have it fully lined up. But... it's not... Oh yeah, now it's turned 180 degrees.
Actually,
again.
just use the middle one.
Yeah. Wait. Pull the lever.
Like, just for the listeners, to give them some backstory why I particularly dislike advertisements so much, at least targeted advertisements. It's like a couple of years ago, Facebook started doing suggested posts for you. And it was so tokenized to the fact that I am my gender is female. And I was just losing my absolute shit over it. It was just driving me nuts.
Yeah.
He's the one with the control. Like, that was just a couple of weeks like, stop telling me to buy clothing! I do not want jewelry! I am not a black woman! I do not need black woman makeup! Ah!
And you barely even use makeup in general.
And it's just so frustrating to me. I am more than somebody who wants to prettify myself. I don't even want to prettify myself, to be quite honest.
Yeah, so now if you turn this one around...
Yeah, what shall we see? Okay, and then you can make a bridge. Again.
Yeah.
And then you can teleport the bridge maker and make a bridge on the other end as well.
So...
Kind of fun that we just accidentally bridge.
Yeah. But hey, it works.
Yeah.
So what's up here? Another dome. Smaller, but...
And
another.
you know, shit like that, where I just completely lose my shit over the fact that advertisement is treating me too much like a woman when I feel very gender atypical. And come on, guys. If you already know all of my bloody cookies, why are you trying to sell me fashion when all my cookies are like nerdy shit?
Video games!
Video games! Nerdy junk!
Warhammer!
Old computer bullshit! Assembly! Coding! Anything like that. Like...
Yeah, it's dumb. You kind of would want to get the advertisement I generally get,
yeah.
which is kind of
Treat
funny.
me like a man, please. And honestly, I think a lot of the perceived, let's call it sexism, that we have people crying about these days is honestly driven by advertisers that do not want to accept that a lot of our values have changed. And I feel that advertisement has fallen behind on it.
Yeah.
And I think one of the reasons for that is, but this is mostly speculation, so listener, take this as you want.
Another door.
Closed. So take this speculation as you want. I've heard that because internet was getting big, that advertising companies did some weird moves in the sense that they got rid of a lot of their older employees in favor of young influencers.
But influencers are like Instagram models and such.
Yes, that's the problem. These are all young people. They do not get the experience or input from older people who have done this shit for longer, and then you just have an industry that has forgotten how to evolve.
Yeah.
Because it's just recycling itself all the whole time. Like like even with code, like when I started, I had the worst ideas about coding here and there. Like I was just doing shit fast, and I basically threw everything I learned about code design and class design completely overboard just to get scripts out right away. It took me an entire year of downtime to fix that.
Yeah.
But I was so grateful at that point that there was just a guy.
Elevator. Right.
That there was just a guy with like 10 or more years than me, extra experience, to just give me input and feedback. And it might have been somebody who just over-designed to hell and back again, but I didn't mind, because I really needed somebody to over-design me for a bit.
Yeah, I suppose.
And in the same sense, if what I heard is right, and my speculation is right, they've lost their expertise.
You could make a case for that, maybe.
But again, this is mostly speculation. I don't remember where I got the idea that they recycled themselves down to influencers who don't have enough experience.
Because also the whole specifically the social media influencer type, that's a very recent thing.
Yeah. What if we now go back to the other balls?
So...
Yeah, those.
Well, we just came to here, right?
And then go back to the other world.
With this one?
Yeah, whichever one. Just as long as we can get there.
Yeah, right.
And I feel you notice that in a lot of ways. Like, the most sexist garbage I've ever seen was usually advertisement. And often you can't even blame the companies asking for this advertisement because that's what they're getting. Like, even that whole Gillette kerfuffle from recently, it's also sexist, but to the other side. Because, men need to be stopped from walking to other women by other men. Like, you know, if a man approaches me, I can say yay or nay myself.
Oh, hey, look, it's the other one.
You know?
Yeah,
I'm not helpless.
I suppose, yeah.
I've occasionally been approached by a couple of guys on the street. Like, first of all, I get it that you approach me on the street and try to hit on me. It's not that easy to get hitched to begin with. So, kudos on you that you have the guts to approach a person in a matter of speaking.
Yeah, I mean, look at me. I didn't approach you, really.
Yeah, that's actually the story for most of my relationships. I initiated most of them.
Oh, wow.
I actually can't remember. No, I don't think I've ever been hit on. I've been dumped once, that's true. But that doesn't make much of a difference. Yeah, let's go back and see what it looks like now.
Well, more blocked off just by rocks now.
I think it will be different. You might be able to get through.
This is starting to feel kind of Tower of Hanoi-like.
Yes!
You need to do a specific order to keep the sets
together. The only thing that's bothersome about this is that the loading takes a while.
Yeah, though actually in this area it's relatively fast.
Probably because both areas are now pretty much loaded into my RAM. If you have less RAM, it's probably gonna be worse.
It's possible.
And then you use this ball and see what happened. I guess.
Well, this is gonna block us off again.
Oh, we'll open it here now.
Oh yeah, right, like that. Yeah, that will be...
I think that's what we're trying to do at the moment.
Yeah.
And you might be able to open that other door then.
If we can go around it, yeah, maybe. So yeah, it does look like these orbs actually, the geographic location actually needs to match.
Yeah. So there you go, tangenting about advertisements and vague sexes.
So fun. And you know, on the other side of the coin,
yeah,
it can't sometimes be easy to advertise some of the products you're given. Like, I remember a distinct one that always stuck with me. It was an advertisement for probably the most unsexy product ever, namely a water cooler. Yeah, so the typical office water cooler thing, right? That's
Get your officers talking with this wonderful water cooler.
It was worse than that. So what was the advertisement? It featured a nice blonde lady in the very typical...
Always selling it with women.
in the very typical kind of sexy secretary outfit, but you know, believable at least, but still.
Yeah, it wasn't pornographic.
No, but still, you get the idea with the slogan, "Hey, shall we go drink something?" Which the phrasing it's very specific to Dutch. It was a very specific phrasing that hints at you're asking her out for. Use
the elevator you're on.
Yeah, like you're asking her out for a date on a cafe. So and it's like, what are you doing? Okay. You're selling water coolers. Water coolers are like fucking boring. They're not exciting, but on the other hand it's like, oh boy,
go down and see what happens.
All those little orbs are now turned around. That was the 4-circle one, hun. That's the trick. This is all just one massive lock. Oh, there's even 2 levels. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Let's do crazy science.
Oh my god, I feel myself getting crazy.
Ah, god, this is gonna need some sketching out, I think, to wrap our heads around. Oh boy.
Yeah, but here's one of the things, like especially in the case of the water cooler. The company that is designing the water cooler, what is it trying to say? What does it want to say?
Yeah.
But yeah, then again, I've seen advertisement for games like "Your mom will hate this." Or
yes, hide that space. It's everything your mother hates in a video game.
And then basically get Republican grandmas.
Oh god, no! This is gonna be a nightmare.
We're not gonna finish this puzzle today.
Nope.
That's for sure.
Nope.
We don't even know where we want to put it yet.
Uh-huh. Oh. Wow. That doesn't happen often.
It's probably because they had just loaded in the space and
Yeah, and the
expected you to go
corresponding
bang.
space. Yeah.
So where do we wind up now? Can we open? Oh, door!
And this is...
Hey!
Ah, okay.
Hello again.
And this is going to be important when we start swapping around and need the ball to be configured without teleporting it back.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Let's go through that hole for a second.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the whole water cooler thing, on the one hand it's like, what are you doing? You're selling the most unsexy possible thing.
And you're trying to make it look sexy.
But on the other hand, if you were an advertiser and you were given the water cooler and said like, yeah, think of a campaign, something that catches the eye, because all advertisement needs to be eye-catching, of course. And you know, just sell our product. What do you even do with a water cooler? What do you even do with that? I'm
Sell it as a place for your employees to go talking.
Yeah, but isn't it already like well known that there's water cooler talk, and it's kind of, you don't really want to.
But then again, I'm not an advertiser, and also since I'm from a coding background, I would first ask the company making the water cooler what they want people to remember about them.
Yeah.
Because if you're busy developing water coolers, you at least will have taken a while to make it and make the entire production line, and so you will have some company culture already, so you might be able to answer such a question.
Yeah, I suppose.
But then again, like I'm saying, this is more probably because I'm more from a coding background and I continuously need to ask the people using my tools, like, how do you want to use them? And then give them the tool, do you like how it's working? And then get told it's absolutely not right and get 50 bits of feedback and then implement all of that and then ask again, do you like it now?
Yeah.
What extensions do you want of this tool? Okay, shall we go to the maze again? Let's
So,
go to the maze.
this one?
No, maze.
Maze.
Yeah, just continue. No. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's what you meant. The teleport is gone. We just can't teleport this thing. Oh, okay.
Does it matter? Call the elevator. See what the maze is like. Go down again? Go down another?
Don't think we can go down another. No.
Go up? I'm confused.
Can we go up one more? Yeah.
This is gonna be a nightmare puzzle. So what does the thing look like now? Oh boy.
Oh, okay. And we probably need to make it a closed lock or something. Or a closed circuit.
What did we teleport again?
Boy. And this rotates it fully. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow.
We want that ball to wind up there. So you want to... Oh god, we can't even rotate that thing. You want to rotate it back for now? Like rotate this here, then we teleport... Yeah, sorry, I'm pointing at the screen. I can't show it properly to you guys.
So you mean this,
yeah.
right?
Then we go back to the other world. Swap the spot in with what we left in the other world. Rotate it a bunch. So this one is in the spot that I showed you, that spot.
There are always 3 approaches, hun.
Yeah, but you don't need all 3 approaches. Like, I'm trying to create a continuous circuit. Can you look up again a bit?
If we indeed...
Ah, no, you want this bit to wind up there.
Yeah, if we indeed do need to make a complete circuit.
So now you want to go back to Hunrod teleport with the ball we left there from this maze, and then you want to rotate this maze 180 degrees and do another teleport in. You with me?
I think so.
Okay.
So go to Hunroth.
Yeah, and that's just one of the 4 pieces. Then we need to check what else we still need to change.
Actually, these pieces don't line up, huh? Oh no, unless...
Yeah, you can rotate in Hunrod if it doesn't line up. But the piece that I'm talking about now...
I mean, these balls are not the pieces on the lock.
I know, but you need to now go to Hunrod.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's go here.
I think one of the problems you're having is that you're continuously talking to me. And you probably have an easier time with these games if nobody's like talking at your ears the whole time.
Maybe, but yeah. This is a puzzle that will need some sketching out, I think.
Maybe.
This will... First of all, you know, just figuring out on a map what corresponds to what.
Okay, now go to where we teleported in with the maze bit.
So, in here.
No. Yes.
Yeah, right. I don't recognize these caves. I don't recognize these caves. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
and now you enter that
Yeah.
and teleport.
So here, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Whew. This is getting to some 4D chess levels of shit.
I'm still with it. I'm still with it.
Mm.
So we actually managed to ramble for more than 20 minutes about advertisements and how it
Yeah.
bothers us. You leave, get the elevator, go all the way up, rotate this 180
Hold on.
degrees.
First of all,
180.
yeah, it's the same thing still, right?
Yeah, again. And then you go back to the other balls.
Other ball, so...
Not this one, but the other one.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think you can enter it now.
Oh, yeah, that's possible. La 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 la.
Da la 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 la.
Let's take this one.
I hope my ID works.
Yeah, so far I'm not really seeing any changes. Oh well.
Well, you're not gonna see it because it was a 2-step thing. What were you expecting?
Yeah.
Actually, it might even be possible that we don't need to walk around this far.
Whatever. So, this way again. Down here.
At least now it's a bit shorter and we can remember it better than our door fiasco.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably gonna be next episode. Balls!
Juggling balls. Balls everywhere. Like that, song with Butter Buns about Nier Automata. Balls, 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 balls,
Balls, balls, balls, balls, balls.
balls, 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 balls.
It was a very bally game though.
Yeah.
You still haven't started with your B run.
No. I'm actually playing Morrowind right now.
You might actually play Morrowind for this series at some point, if I get around to my silly idea.
Yeah.
Which I won't spoil.
No spoiling yet? Okay.
No. It might turn out to be a terrible idea and then we don't do that.
But I thought terrible ideas were the best ideas to do here.
Yeah, probably. Okay, fine, I'll spoil it. I want to make a character that's all the trimmed fat from Oblivion and Skyrim in Morrowind. Okay, that's good. Now let's see rotate it a couple of times so we get an idea of what it looks like.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's one continuous thing now.
Yeah.
I swear though, we are...
Oh, go down and teleport it.
This one...
Yeah, I think we teleported in a long line. Once more.
Yeah. Ah.
Floop.
There we go.
Wow. No.
Yeah, that's pretty much how the elevator sounds.
I thought the elevator sounded like.
Well, it's something and wow.
I need to stop making weird noises. I'm gonna hurt myself. What are you doing?
Wrong way. Wrong way.
Wrong warp? That's a speedrunning tactic.
Wrong warp?
That's
Oh
usually-
wait, actually yeah, here we can rotate it as well.
No, we don't need... No, other way. You're going outside. You triggered the loading zone.
Shit. Right. That's always a shame about loading. Oh wow, look at that Z fighting in the corner there.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if we'll see it on record because the record is lower quality.
That's always a shame about accidentally triggering a loading screen. You can't just hit like, no, wait, my fault, go back.
Yeah. Cancel the loading, please.
Yeah. And there we
Excuse
go
the
again.
yawning.
Jesus, what a puzzle this is.
I'm having fun. Aren't you?
It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. I won't deny that. It's clever.
I'm starting to think I'm the bigger adventure gamer in this room.
No, you think?
You don't say!
What gave it away? The fact that I don't like most adventure games?
I thought you liked this style.
This style I'm okay with, yeah. Okay, up to take a look, or?
Yeah. Because I have no idea what piece this is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Rotate again.
Yeah, we do need some three-pronged things.
What if
here
you go down now? Where do you wind up?
And here. Oh, you mean as in, if we do this, then we probably...
No, we're almost there, but not quite.
Yeah.
What if we rotate this, like, can you show me the bottom one a bit better? Because I don't see it properly. Maybe by rotation.
No, but what?
Show the bottom one better by rotation. We can technically rotate that one 90 degrees.
So then it will go here, but then
Yeah.
we don't have an entrance.
And we can possibly...
No, we...
No, we want to swap the long one
Mm,
into the spot now all the way north.
yeah.
And we want the corner here to be on the spot of the long one.
Oh yeah, and then we can...
Rotate the corner to match up.
And then we can actually walk through it for a 90-degree angle, so we end up there.
Yeah, so we can at least do that.
Oh boy. I must admit it would, we're almost out of time. I think that maybe we better just keep that for next time.
No, we can already start with the motions.
Sure. So, first of all, take this one.
Yeah, go down. So we can already do one swap and then we can look at it next time properly.
Yeah, I guess. Because
it's gonna take forever anyway.
Yeah. That's the downside of this puzzle. It is a long, arduous one.
And hopefully next time we have more dumb shit to talk about.
Yep.
Instead of tangenting forever why we don't like advertisements. Actually, I kind of consider it harassment at points. Buy my shit! Buy my shit! Buy it! Buy! Capitalism doesn't feel nice.
No,
It's all about buying.
it actually doesn't.
It has its problems.
Wait, this was the good side, right?
Yeah. Don't trigger the loading zone again.
I didn't. Yay.
Oh boy. We're petering out.
Yeah, we are petering out indeed.
Quick, find something to argue about.
YouTube's cancelled.
What?
YouTube is cancelled.
What? YouTube is cancelled?
Yeah. Because we can't make videos anymore. YouTube is
Oh
cancelled.
no! We were just starting to get on it properly. Like it was starting to sound like something fun.
And then we make an episode like this. Where we're like, what talk about?
It's only the last 10 minutes, like seriously. We can talk about D&D shenanigans. I made a new character and I specifically bought a tiny book to serve as its journal.
Oh yeah, right.
Cause I'm a nerd! I don't know why, but I'm having a Team 4-star moment.
So many years after them actually doing the stuff and being at a peak popularity, suddenly you are into them.
No! So, rotate the... Yeah, thing. No, other side.
Doesn't matter. Needed to be 180 degrees, no?
No. It was 90 degrees to the other direction, but... Okay. And then one more click.
Oh yeah, and here you wanted to put the straight one in.
Yeah.
And then actually, we could already just turn... Oh no, wait.
If you turn that, then you're gonna wind up almost on the other side.
It's a busy work puzzle.
I decided to start a Dragon Ball Z abridged bits a bit, but then I got bored anyway.
I actually didn't know that you tried watching it.
Well, I have my Fridays to myself most of the time because you work long and I work short on those days.
Yeah, true.
I actually prefer short Fridays and long weekdays.
I can definitely see that. It seems a bit nice, actually.
Like, I don't know why... And it's not just where you are working, like, where I had my first internship, it was also like that. Long Fridays. Like, don't you realize that most people are at that point like, weekend!
Yeah.
And like, that extra time you put in there, it's not gonna be as productive as the rest of the week.
Yeah. But yeah, that's, you know...
Even if you enjoy your job.
Up to your employer's discretion, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think with this teleport, we can call it a day.
Yeah, I just want to see the end result, so we at least are looking at it when we get back in.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. We've been talking for a while, and then I get a bit
Tired.
yawny. It is slightly exhausting, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy doing these with you.
Imagine being one of those video essay nerds who have to talk for an hour about something.
Well, I think they split it up. Because
Yeah, they don't do it in one take, obviously, but still.
Okay. We need to rotate it still.
Uh-huh.
So, let's go down and quickly rotate it 90 degrees in the other world.
Yeah.
So, go down. Down, down, down. Don't press buttons.
It's so tempting to press a button.
Don't press the button. I know it's a shiny button, but you're not Dee Dee.
Oh, what's this button do?
Actually, I had a very D&D heavy week, actually.
Yeah?
printing all the cleric spell cards and managing them with different card backs, but by the ones that I can never unlearn because of domain and race, and then the ones that I could learn, and then the ones I have prepared.
Oh yeah, right.
That's why I have 3 different card backs. That's why I need an extra one from compared to our Magic the Gathering leftovers. I suck at Magic the Gathering. Don't expect a lot from me.
Well, we mostly just drafted because
that's
then...
why we drafted. No. You need to press the buttons here.
Yeah.
Press a button. Yes. And then go down.
If I can still enter it, actually.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, I can.
Yes. Look at us fiddle-de-gooping.
Mm-hmm.
And then we call it a day once we see the end result.
Okay.
We're not that much overtime. We're our usual overtime.
Okay. And up we go.
Up. Okay. And then you want to rotate. Hey, actually, if we rotate the thing 90 degrees and then rotate the corners, each of them, we can completely go to the other side.
Clock or counterclock?
Like if you rotate this one and that one,
Yeah.
then you can completely make it to the other side when that side is on our side.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, viewers, as we said, we're gonna call it a day here. And next time we'll be rotating corners.
Even more than today. See you next time.
See you, viewers.